8 and 11 with Phil Sanchez.
Welcome back. Uber launched a new feature for their services in Bloomington, Indiana. Teens can now create an account to request their own rides with parent supervision. Mayor Van Geffen is a parent coach, and she joins us now for our Unfiltered segment. Mary, good to see you. Before we get to the Uber situation, tell us about being a parent coach and what you're doing on Instagram these days.
My love is to be one-on-one with parents, but that can't always be the case because there's a lot of people that need support in parenting in a gently, respectful way. And so most of what I'm doing is providing parenting courses to folks, but I'm giving free content all the time on Instagram. I've got 150,000 followers of people who are just like, give me some direction on how to stay calm and how to have a close relationship with my child my whole life. And it's an honor to watch families shift and change.
Good stuff. Good. That's awesome what you're doing. I have 2 kids of my own, so I know any help is definitely big for us parents out there. So what's your first impression of what Uber is doing, letting teens have their own accounts?
Gosh, I feel like it is so needed and still not the right solution. Like, parents are so pressed for time, especially working parents, and we need help. We need a village, but I'm not sure that this is the fix for that. What with just how it can be sometimes unsafe for women to be in Ubers alone, adult women, I'm not sure that I would recommend that somebody put their 13-year-old into a car. I'm sure they're doing background checks, but is it a national background check? Yes, you can see where they are in the ride, but that doesn't protect them. A lot of it feels like something that would be helpful after the fact and in an investigative way, but I'm not sure I would put my 13-year-old in there. My 16-year-old? Sure.
Right.
And it really depends on the child, I think, as well. Like, do you have a sort of mild child that's not really familiar with the birds and the bees, hasn't been taught about inappropriate touch and so forth? I'm not putting them in there with a stranger. And it also depends on the location. Are we in New York City where it's going to be a 20-block drive in a dense area? It feels a little safer than a long, 40-minute drive in a secluded area. So that's going to make it depend. And then there's also just the privilege of some families get to say, no, I'm going to do the driving, and others don't have those kind of resources and support, and they will need to use this service.
Sure.
So I'm a little torn to just give it the no.
Right. Well, I totally get that. And as a father of a 12-year-old, soon to be 13-year-old daughter, I would agree with you 100%. She ain't getting an Uber. Okay. So, but I do understand that kids want their independence. Will there be some pushback, you think, from maybe kids on this end?
Oh, yeah. There'll always be pushback from kids, Phil. That's their job, right? To individuate and become adolescents and call us crazy. But there's also so much beauty to be found in the car ride with a teenager for the parent. I mean, if we can say yes and be the ones driving them, that shoulder to shoulder communication where we're not kind of in their face, we're not trying to make something happen, we're just being together. I can't tell you how instrumental that is in just creating quality time where it might not be. It's a time to check in and have a little bit of a window on their life. And if you can be the carpool person with a gaggle of teens behind you and just shut your mouth and listen, you will be so much more aware of any risks that are happening in your child's life and able to be more of a support there.
I have about a minute left. If this is successful and they do figure it out safety-wise, and maybe for the older teens, do you think this is something maybe they should do across the rest of the country? Because right now it's just specific to Bloomington, Indiana.
I think all families need other options. If they could figure out more of a ride share, because there's safety in numbers, and most of the time we're telling our teens, do a buddy system, right? And so if they can figure out how to have more than one teen, and they can figure out national background checks and maybe a live video feed as well as audio, so you're just really, it's a real public transit situation, then yeah, take it national.
Okay, sounds good. Mayor Van Geffen, great to talk to you. We really appreciate you coming on the show. We look forward to maybe having more conversations with you in the future when things like this come up.
Would love that. Thank you.
Thank you.